Alright, boys and girls, it seems like we're getting more than just the PS4.5 or the PS4 Neo, as they call it. But just like Xbox and just like PlayStation has always done, the new Slim version is coming out too. The Wall Street Journal reported this, and they don't just say shit or come up with shit out of the blue. They always have evidence to back it up and sources. But it seems that we might get the first looks at the PS4 Slim and PS4 Neo, or 4.5 as they're calling it, during September's Tokyo Game Show. So everybody's been waiting to find out if it's coming out. Of course, PlayStation always does. There's going to be a slim version of it, probably a little bit cheaper, last you a little bit longer. But if the Neo's coming out around the same time, I would just throw out the extra bones and get the Neo, but that's just me. But they're right in time to compete against Xbox's Slim. Everybody should have seen this coming, but just throwing this out there for the few people who didn't see it coming.
Neither. Just briefly, my whole thought on the whole thing is why do we not see slim consoles coming out first? Yeah, I get, it takes a few years of extra development, but, I'm willing to bet that people would have been perfectly fine with the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 until now, when we could develop the slim versions and send out that nice, sleek-looking little model right now, as opposed to giving us, the bigger, bulkier ones ahead of time. Yeah, I understand you're trying to keep our tongue wet and keep us interested, but why not just go ahead and drop the Slim at launch?
Dude, I don't get the fucking point of just even bothering with the Slim in the first place, since both systems are going to have way more powerful models coming out in the very near future. PlayStation 4, it might be literally this September, October, and with the Scorpio next year, like, what's the point in buying a Slim and wasting your money when you can just wait a little bit of time and get the better version in the first place,
My only thought on it is they're trying to drop the price, or justify dropping the price on the older versions, the fat boy versions, if you had that PlayStation 3. But maybe dropping the slim, sleek one to help justify, in their minds, dropping the price of the older ones.
I'm not really, I'm not shocked that they've introduced this slim version. They didn't do it. They did it for the PlayStation 2. They did not do it for the 3, correct? Right. Because I had one of those.
Yeah, I had a small PlayStation 1. 3, I don't know, though.
I mean, I think it's the fact that there's like this, they feel this rush for, oh my god, that'd be amazing. Sorry. Stop, Justin. Just stop for a second.
Thought's gone.
God damn it! They had this rush to get out the new consoles when they did. Perhaps they God damn it, Justin.
Michelle, Dan, Brandon, yay!
Now my thoughts are gone. It's it was because I had it, and then Justin fucking.
He got me earlier too.
Okay. I think I have it now. So they had this rush to bring out the new consoles, so that they're these. I mean, obviously the Xbox One's a giant brick. I love it. I think it looks nice, but it is a giant brick. And then you have the PlayStation 4, which is not much smaller. So I think, and then it gives them time to come out with the sleeker designs that maybe they originally wanted, and have more memory, and have all of these neat little things that bitch, don't start with me.
Stop losing your train of thought.
I can't.
Stop. Turn your phone upside down.
I'm pushed to talk. I can't. Okay. So,
Don't burp.
Wait, are we on at me?
What?
No, not you.
Oh. I was like, damn, homie, all I did was suggest something for the mod, too. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, and then you made me lose my thought.
Wait,
At
what
least
were
I'm
we
not having
talking
you kill
about?
your parents.
What? I'm what?
NPCs as his parents. You have to kill your parents.
Okay. Anyway, And it's done. Okay, I'm done with that.
Sorry.
I have a
you're
question for you,
not.
Monkey Paws and Carmageddon. I have a question for you and Michelle and for Justin. Do you think I understand putting the Slim out and being able to make it more sleeker after time goes on, but do you think in the modern era with these more powerful consoles coming out around the same time, should they even bother with it?
I don't know. I kind of have mixed feelings about it. It's like, I look at it from like a couple different perspectives. So, you know, I have a regular Xbox One, so I have the giant like brick out. And they announced version, is that what they were calling it for the Xbox One? Xbox One Slim? Okay, so it seems like it's about the size of a Wii. Like, they took a lot of the size down. And for that one, I mean, it's just casing is all that it is. It's the same components. You get a larger hard drive, but it's basically just a case that it's in. It's the same thing when you build your own PC. So, like, I've built my own gaming PC in the past, like, from the ground up, and that's all that it is. Casing that you put it in. It's not necessarily the performance that changes. I mean, air intake and stuff like that, you know, is a factor. But, you know, with these, I feel like that's all they're doing. Plus, they're dropping the price. I paid $600 for mine, and they're dropping it. It's now like what, $279, I think is what, or $297, something like that. Okay, so for people though that aren't really, I mean, I think of it in the tier like they had with the three. You had your 360. Was it Pro? You had Arcade, 360 Pro, and then your 360 Elite. It's the same thing. So they're going to be selling the Xbox One. It's going to be the same as 360 Pro, and then they're going to come out with the new 360, the one that's named Scorpio right now, I think, or something. Yeah,
the Scorpio.
And that's going to be like the Elite system. So it'll be the same thing. We'll still get to game with each other, but the Elite system, the Scorpio, is the one that's going to cost more. And then the other one will be like the Pro version, 60. It'll just be the standard Xbox One, 2 terabyte hard drive, slim body style. That's all that it is. I think that that's kind of what PlayStation will be with too. And I think it is fun. I mean, I think it is a good idea. You know, because it'll give, you know, it's like what you came back to a couple of podcasts ago and you said, well, you know, it would be nice if they would make something that was affordable but could still play up to standards like the other one. And I think that's, you know, was the same with the Pro. So like with the Pro and the Elite and 60, you had improved graphics on the Elite compared to the Pro. You had a larger hard drive space. You had all these extra features, and it's just the same concept. The only difference is they're not coming out at the same time like they did with the other ones. As a matter of fact, the original Elite, it was not released at the same time as the Pro. It actually came out after, but then any upgrades they did them. So any change, casings, body styles, whatever. So, but I think it'll be cool. I mean, if it helps in keeping the Xbox One Slim's price down, to mass sell it to people that don't want to spend their money for 4K gaming, that don't care about something like that, then yeah, sure, why not?
Anybody else have any thoughts?
The Master Race doesn't have shit to say.
Oh, I always got
Just
something to
kidding.
say, but you know, I learned to keep my mouth shut a long time ago. Mama said you ain't got nothing nice to say. You throw a Molotov cocktail at them and tell you.
Is
Sorry,
your
I had a
brother
moment
Uncle
there.
Dad?
Uncle, Daddy, Grandpa. That is his proper title. You will address him as
Oh.
such.
My apologies.
It's
I wasn't sure the hierarchy of it. My bad.
Of incest. No, you know, I said my piece earlier. I don't understand why we don't release the slim, sleek, sexy model before we release the, you know, mildly overweight American version. You know.
The overweight version.
My apologies if
We like our corn dogs fried.
Hey,
fried
hey,
deep and
I
fried low.
love me a corn dog with a little bit of mustard. I tell you what, Uncle Daddy and Grandpa, he loves them too.
You are the only one that's in the South right now, by the way.
Wow.
You shut your damn mouth, you Yankee.
Full redneck.
My whole family's from the
Alright.
backwoods of Tennessee. You can't say shit to me that I haven't already
Hey,
heard.
my whole family's from the mountains of Kentucky. We really hillbillies.
The mountains.
Well, I hear you.
Hills, but yeah, that's cool. We'll take it.
They're mountains, thank you.
Hey, yeah.
Appalachian
that,
Mountain Range.
Just like that's 12 inches, right? Shit.
Oh!
Alright,
Shots
alright.
fired. Shots
I don't know what your mama was telling you. Hey, last night your mama said she loved it though. She said it was more than enough inches for her.